Hi guys, it's Maria Elena and welcome to my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is going to be about, um, well, mostly makeup, but I'm gonna try to fit in some fashion and lifestyle stuff here and there, if I can. But right now it's going to be about makeup because that's what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to be doing this look right here. And if you like it, stay tuned and, keep watching. Okay, first we're going to start off my brows. Since they're already thick, I'm going to be touching them up with this NYX Brow Dip in shade Chocolate. It's called Tame and Frame. You can get it at Walmart or Target. And I'm going to be using this Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Brush in number 14. Next, I'm going to be taking this e.l.f. concealer palette. You can get it at Walmart or Target. So I'm going to be mixing these two top shades together to clean up under my brows. Now I'm going to be using a different concealer. It's by the Anastasia Cream Contour Kit in shade Banana. And I'm going to be applying that on my lid like so. To set the concealer, I'm going to be using this e.l.f. translucent powder in shade Banana with this BH Cosmetics angled blending brush in number 28. Okay, so now I'm going to be using tape. I know some people are like totally against this because it's not good for their skin, but I like it because now I don't have to use concealer to clean up that little eyeshadow that falls down my cheeks. For eyeshadow, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette in shade Burnt Orange and applying that with the BH Cosmetics number 26 blending brush. Now I'm going to be applying the Rogar shade from the same palette, just slightly below the crease of my lid with the Anastasia blending brush that came inside the palette. Now I'm going to be applying the Venetian Red shade on the outer corner of my lids with this BH Cosmetics small blending brush. Next, I'm going to be applying the Cypress Umber shade with this Coastal Scents Smudge Brush. Okay, so I decided to go back and use the blending brush that's inside the palette to blend all the shades together. If you want your eyeshadow to look really nice, I suggest you just blend. Keep blending. To conceal my inner crease, I'm going to be using this crease brush. I don't know where I got it from, but I'm going to be applying that on my crease and just creating a really straight line. For glitter, I'm going to be using the Mica Beauty Loose eyeshadow in shade Storm, and I'm going to be applying it with this BH Cosmetics eyeshadow brush in number 24. Now it's time for the reveal. Let's take off the tape. When I took off the tape, I was so surprised of how clean the eyeshadow looked. Good. Okay, now that my eyes are done, I'm going to be setting my face with this primer by Drew Barrymore. It's called Flower. For foundation, I'm going to be using the MAC Studio Fix Fluid in shade NC47. I used to use NC45, but I got a little darker, so I gotta switch it up. Okay, so I know some of you may be against using your fingers to blend in your foundation, but this totally works for me sometimes. Moving on to concealer my under eye area, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Contour Palette in shade Banana, and I'm going to be blending it with this Real Techniques Beauty Blender. Okay, so I usually don't apply too much on my forehead, under my cheekbones, and my chin and my nose. I only use what's left on the Beauty Blender to apply it on those areas. To contour my face, I'm going to be using the same palette but in shade Cinnamon and Chocolate, and I'm going to be blending that with the Real Techniques blending brush. You can get this at Target or Walmart. I usually don't put too much on the sides of my face or my forehead or like my jawline. It's because I don't want it to look too bold, so I use whatever that's left on the Beauty Blender to contour it. Now to set my face, I'm going to be using the MAC setting spray. It's just the regular kind, you know. Spritz, 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 spray it all over. Now to bake my face, I'm going to be using the same translucent powder that I used earlier for my eyelids, but with a different brush by Morphe. It's a small powder brush. It's really small, but it works well. Now I'm going to be using the medium to tan powder base contour kit by Anastasia, mixing these two shades and blending it with the angle brush. I don't know where I got the angle brush from, but you can get one online. Now back to my eyeshadow. I'm going to be applying the Cypress Umber shade from the same palette using this Jean Envy palette brush, the small side, and blending it with the Rogar shade. To highlight my tear duct area, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Sun Dip palette in shade Summer and applying it with this BH Cosmetic eyeliner smudger brush in number 13. Now I'm going to be highlighting my brow bone with the same shade and same brush. Okay, so I totally forgot to put the fan brush I used to highlight my cheeks in this video, but you can get it at any drugstore or online. And I usually highlight the bridge of my nose and my cupid's bow area with my fingers. Okay, so now that I'm done with that, it looks good. I'm going to be using this e.l.f. liquid liner for my liner today. I hope you guys like this because, well, this is a good liner for me. Like, I've been using this liner for years and it's affordable. You can get it at Target or Walmart if they have it. Moving on to lashes, you can use whatever lashes that you're comfortable with, but I usually use the ones that are not too thick because they're easier for me to put on, and I'm going to be using the red dual lash glue to apply them. Okay, so I want to apologize for the mirror being in my face practically the whole time. I have crappy eyesight, so bear with me, please. So I was going to film myself put on mascara, but how my facial expressions are set up, I can't. Like, look at that. Oh my god. Can we like move on already? Okay, whatever. So for mascara, I use the Still You by CoverGirl. Now that I'm all done with that, I'm going to be lining up my lips with a lippy pencil called Grunge by ColourPop. This shade has been discontinued, but you can use World by MAC instead. Now I'm going to be applying a Ultra Satin liquid lip by ColourPop. It's called Freakin' Frack. Okay, I'm finally done with this video. I'm so happy, guys. I hope you guys enjoy this video and come back for more. Like, subscribe, share.